You ask for a sign and here it is. The reason you keep procrastinating is because of that fear of failing, that fear of what if I fail? And it's understandable that you are procrastinating and then you've been waiting for that sign to be able to do that. And you've been really wanting to do it, but you've been delaying it. You've been questioning it. You are scared, and it's okay to be scared. It's human nature, something which we haven't tried, we haven't done, we get scared of. But it's really a reminder, and you've been waiting and wanting to do this for so long that it's really a reminder that the sign you've been looking, you may be paying attention to angel's number, you know that this is the time. You've been seeing the numbers, you've been seeing, you are getting these videos popping up. It's because your soul knows that you are capable and you can do it. Your soul is not afraid. Soul is actually really aware. It is not afraid. What is afraid is the ego. The ego self is scared to feel rejected, to fail, to feel not good enough, to feel that what if something goes wrong. And it's understandable because that's how, as a human being, we keep ourselves safe, to be able to cope, to be able to control. Because anything we do, something unknown, something we haven't done before, is scary. And there's feeling of that I'm going to fail. And this feeling of I'm not going to try now because people will laugh at me. People will question me. People will say, oh my God, you are weird. But that's okay. That is okay. That is okay because you are so ready to let that go. And the sign you've been waiting for, this is that you are ready to let that go. You've been living in this scarcity for so long, for not allowing yourself to shine in a way that who you are, who you truly are. And you know that. Your soul knows that. Soul is like, I'm done with this. And I just need to be. I just need to be. That's why you have been looking for signs. That's why you've been seeing the numbers. That's why you are really getting these messages because you're done. You're done playing what you've been playing. You are done playing and being who you are not. It's time to step into that self, who you truly are from within. And doesn't matter what your circumstances are, doesn't matter where you are, what your surroundings are, you know that it's done. There's a change craving within, that change. And 2024 is that time that you can really make that shift because the energy is there. Energy is supporting you, the vibration is supporting you, the shift is supporting you. Your messages and signs that are coming to you are supporting you. They're all guiding you to really putting that support within for you to uplift yourself in that light and shine from within. Therefore, all those reasons, all the reason why you procrastinate, all that fear, all that ego that is saying you may fail, you may get rejected, people may laugh at you, people might think you're stupid. Ego can't control it anymore. Ego can't. It just can't because you've seen it way too much. You've seen it. You've seen it. You've been through it. You've lived in isolation. You've gone through all the difficulties. Now you know you're not going to hold yourself back anymore because of all these signs that are coming through, the messages that are coming through. You're no longer going to hold yourself back and you're going to do everything that is aligned to step into yourself that is pushed, that is in alignment, that is effortlessly growing, that is doing what it really craves from within. And this is the time, this is the moment, this is when you meant to do it. Not tomorrow, not in next year, not in 2025. Today, this is the moment. And you can watch this video and put it away and then watch another video and then watch another video. You can keep doing that, but this is going to really make you feel even worse about yourself if you do not do anything about it now. Because energy, vibration, source, God, awareness, all of that is supporting you to really flow into that self, flow into that space that you have been craving, that you have been delaying, that you have been procrastinating on. What I really want you to know, that ego only wants to keep you safe. It wants to live in that familiar space, even if it's a pain or trauma. It wants to live in that familiar space because it's so familiar with it, right? It is aware of it. It knows it. That's why it wants to live in that, because it's okay. We'd rather live in a pain that we are familiar with than seek pleasure that is unknown, that is not known. And ego likes the same thing. Ego likes to live in same pattern, but you can move beyond it because your soul really needs it. And that's why you need to start listening to your heart, your soul. And even if there's a fear, even if there's a scarcity, you can still say that you are safe. It's safe to take that step. It's safe to move beyond your fears. You can thank your ego for trying to protect you, but really you can tell your mind, your ego, that you're safe. You can move beyond that. You're allowed to move beyond that because there's so much more is there for you to experience, to live, to flourish. Key to realize, and what you need to remember as you start doing things that are not comfortable, that are unknown, that might scare you, there will be things that will come up that will want to hold you back. And it will be certain circumstances, life event, situations that will pop up to stop you, to not go there, distract you. These are all the ways that our mind, our energy, our current reality plays to keep us where we are. But in order to move beyond that, you have to say, okay, I can take care of this, but I'm still going to do this. I know that when I was evolving, when I was healing, when I was stepping into my power, I would keep getting sick. I would keep getting sick because my old self wanted me to remain where I was. So I would get flu, I would get fever, I would physically feel drained, I'm exhausted because I'm trying to do something that is beyond my comfort, beyond my ego, beyond my circumstances, beyond my patterns. I was doing that, my body, my ego was freaking out. It's like, no, 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 don't do this, don't do this. So I would get sick to stop myself from doing what I wanted to do. And that was like really going all in YouTube, really building my myself, my business, my true calling. And my ego was like, no, no, no. And then I would get sick. I would feel all sorts of weird things happen just because I was stepping into something that is my true self. And that happens, and you have to be aware of it. So when you do get sick, when you have the situation, or when something goes wrong, you're aware why it is going wrong. It's not a sign, and that's where people get confused. They think that this is a sign that they are not meant to do what they meant to do. They go back, it's like, oh, maybe God is giving me a sign that I'm not supposed to do that. But actually, it isn't a sign. It is actually your past self, your patterns, your pain, your ego, your mind is stopping you from stepping into your power. Anything that expand you, that is your true self. If you feel like you want to sing, you want to dance in public, you want to do something beyond you in a bigger way, you want to speak on stage, you want to write a book, you want to do something big, and if something wrong happens, something, a situation, or you get sick or you get ill, and you think that that's stopping you, and that means you're not meant to do that bigger thing that you feel like you feel excited about, that really vibrates you in a higher place, and you feel like, oh, this may be a sign that I'm not meant to do this. That's not a sign. That is your past self, that's your ego self, that's your negative vibration, lower vibration that is pulling you down. for you to not go there. So do not get confused that God is trying to tell you that, oh, remain here. No, this is such an important point, and I really hope you hear it, because people get confused. Anything that expands you in your highest self is your truth. Anything that stops you from stepping into that higher self is a lie, is not the truth, is not a sign. Do not get confused with the two. This is a really important point you have to understand. So keep moving. Do not allow your circumstances, uh, your ego, your fear to stop you from stepping into that space, stepping into that thing that you wanted to do, whether writing book, whether speaking, whether dancing, whether music, whether applying for that job that is really high paying, or going doing that PhD, or doing that something that is more aligned with who you are, doing whatever that is, healing, whatever that is. However you do that, everybody who live their highest purpose, they are healing in some ways. They're healing people in some ways. Some people heal through music. Some people heal through words. Some people heal through writing. Some people heal through doing medical doctors. Some people heal through providing certain type of facilities and certain type of ease, certain type of solving a problem. All part of this work, and it doesn't matter what that is for you. It's just it has to be expansive. It has to make you feel light up. It has to make you feel excited, and you know that you're moving towards that. So I trust this video has given you everything that you need. And this is the sign for you to really go into this truth, tapping into that soul self, tapping into that truest essence of you, to evolve yourself in that space, allowing yourself, stepping out of that fear and stepping out of that procrastination, that ego that tells you not to do it. And if you need my help, if you want me to help you heal so that your patterns, your past self do not block you, stop you, though for you to become your wealthier self, your higher self, then do check out the masterclass link below. Other than that, like this video if you like this video, and subscribe to my channel. And may the light in me reaches the light in you.